I haven't purchased any more and I don't plan to. I'm tired of it. Oh, would you look at here, another lip product release. I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. 6 shades of sheer. Girlie, you don't need it. You don't need it. Miss Hailey Bieber, what are we doing here? What are we doing? I'm just confused as to why the heck they released this. And I'm telling you this now, I bought it. I bought it. Hi gorgeous, welcome back to my beauty room, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Elle, and every single month I film a roasting new makeup releases video where I basically give you my hot takes, my opinions, my critiques, and let you know whether or not I think I'm going to purchase something. If you have your own hot takes and critiques, I would love to hear them down in the comments below. This is just a video where we can just talk our shit. So don't be shy, even if you have a different opinion. I want to hear what you think down below. Unlike the last video, I feel like there's so many new releases in the month of March, but none of them are that exciting to me, which is great because my wallet likes unexciting, okay? Also, I am taking most of these photos from the Trend Mood 1 account, so if you're interested in following them, feel free to give them a follow. They definitely are my go-to account for looking for new makeup releases. But with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Tarte is releasing their Marajuka Juicy, what is this called? Juicy Lip Vinyl. So I think this is a different formula. It's more of an opaque pigmented formula from their original Marajuka lip, I don't know what these are called, juicy lip products. I'm still curious to try out this formula, buy the product, and take it home with me, but every time I go into the store, I swatch the product, I put it in the pile of things that I want to purchase, I add it to my wish list. When I compare it to everything else I want, it's never on that priority list for me. It's always the one that falls back, and I'm like, I'll buy it next time. I'll buy it next time, because it's just not exciting. Don't get me wrong, this looks gorgeous. I actually really like the color. I think it's called, I would probably purchase the color Rosy Brown. It's just a neutral rosy brown, and it's something that I would wear pretty often. But again, I do have the Hourglass lip products that are very similar. They're called the Phantom Glosses. I also have the YSL Candy Glazes, and these are products that are really expensive, and the packaging fits my vibe. So I feel like if I buy from Tarte, I'm just gonna be purchasing the same product in different packaging and different color, and in that scenario it would kind of end up distracting from the expensive makeup I already purchased. Next up is yet another lip product, and I do have to say, damn, with these lip product releases, I feel like in the past few months lip products have been all the rage, and it's either a lip oil or like a plumping gloss, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of tired of it. I'm tired of it. Y'all, I am tired of all of these lip oil releases. I have the Dior. I have the e.l.f. I haven't purchased any more and I don't plan to. I'm tired of it. They're all the same. That is all to say that Milk Makeup is releasing their Kush. I just realized I don't know how to pronounce that word. Hydrating Sheer Tinted Lip Oil. Again, another lip oil. And the colors are just all sheer. It's just 6 shades of sheer. But again, this is a pass for me because I just don't want another sheer lip oil or sheer lip gloss or clear lip gloss. Most of the times you buy one clear lip gloss and you're good. You can wear that with anything. I would likely buy the Tarte Marajuka lip products over this one because this is just clear. And I already have the Dior one and I already have the e.l.f. one. I don't need this one. And you don't either. Today was one of those days where I decided to go out of my comfort zone and not follow my usual makeup routine, and that's always a risk, especially when I'm filming. So my makeup either looks really good today or really bad. I'm praying it's really good and not really bad, because if it's really bad, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. My makeup skills aren't always up to par, okay? Oh, would you look at here, another lip product release. I'm tired. I'm tired. tired, y'all. I'm overwhelmed with these lip products, but again, I'm kind of obsessing. I'm kind of obsessing if it's the right kind of lip product. So sure, keep releasing them, but they gotta be good. Mara is releasing matte lipsticks, and that's another trend that I'm seeing lately. I think we're trying to transition into this more satin matte lipstick vibe. The past couple of years, we've been in this moisturizing, glossy lip era, but I feel like brands are transitioning into this matte satin lip era just because they want to do something different, which will then not become different, or maybe it's something that they're all secretly in talks about. But these lipsticks, I'm not interested. I don't mind a matte lipstick, but I prefer satin, I prefer a gloss. I'm not ready to transition into a dry matte lip product. I always feel like my face looks bland when I'm wearing a matte lip product. I also have pretty significantly good sized lips, and it does me a disservice to wear a matte lipstick in my opinion. When I'm wearing a glossy lip, it really enhances it. So for me, this is a pass. I feel like the color range is also just like, what is going on here? Of course there's the reds, but everything else is just like unexciting. It's unexciting, okay? And the last thing I'll say about these matte lipsticks is that every time I see their campaign images, the lips always look so dry. Ooh, okay, this one's a little bit, I don't want to say exciting, but at least different than the lip products that we've seen released. Natasha Denona is releasing her new Hyper Natural face palette. I believe this has already released once this video is posted. It comes with 4 silk powder gel formula eyeshadows, and you also get a creamy powder bronzer and contour trio along with a blush duo, and this is $62. Okay, I think that's pretty up to par with all of her other products, and part of me likes this palette and part of me absolutely hates this palette. I love Natasha Denona. I love a lot of the things that she makes. Her eyeshadows are just chef's kiss. Everything about her eyeshadows are amazing, and I love the idea that these eyeshadows are a new Hyper Silk Powder Gel formula. That sounds intriguing. And I also love the contour trio, like the bronzing and contour trio, along with the blush colors. It seems all very cohesive. These are all shades that I personally really like, but at the end of the day, it is a full face palette. I do not travel enough to buy a full face palette. I am always using pretty much individual products or duo compacts that I already have. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, do I want this? I'm trying to convince myself out of it right now. I know that I may or may not use everything in this palette, but I'm intrigued because I really like the blush colors. I think the contour colors look good, and I like the eyeshadow colors. It's gonna be something that I have to watch a review on. And honestly, as I'm like trying to talk myself out of it, the shades might also be too light for me. One of the blushes might be too light for me. One of the contours might be too light for me. So whatever, it's a pass for now. Let's see if I watch reviews if I can convince myself out of it. Finally, we're getting to the juicy good releases. Danessa Myricks is releasing another Groundwork palette, and this is a palette with shades of mauves, pinks, and berry colors. Now, I have yet to purchase her original Groundworks palette because I have Makeup by Mario, I have Patrick Ta's matte eyeshadow palettes. I didn't feel like I needed it. What I like about these palettes is that they are marketed and made to be very versatile. Like her original Groundwork palette was supposed to work on the eyebrows, on the eyes, on the like face, everything like that. It has like a creamy formula and then it has a powder formula. I love versatile makeup personally. I really feel like you get like the best bang for your buck, but also I like using products for multiple things. I'm intrigued by this one. I am, because I love mauves, I love pinks, and I love berry colors. And this looks like a palette that not only could be eyeshadows, but could be blushes and potentially lip colors. Yeah, this can be used for the lips. Ooh. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this. Do I need it? No, I really don't. Next up is Patrick Ta, and this is not that exciting. He is releasing more shades of his duo blushes and his plumping lip glosses, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, I bought this. I bought it. I couldn't help myself. I bought it. The reason why I bought it is because he released 2 different shades, the pink and the orange, and these are supposed to be more subtle blushes than the rest of his blush line. I'm obsessed with like a soft corally orange blush color, so I had to pick that up. I had to. There was no other reason for me not to besides I had to, okay? We'll see how it goes. I feel like I purchased it for my fantasy self and it may or may not live up to my expectations, but I will update you there. Do you need these? No, you do not. It's probably something you don't need more of. I'm a blush crazy person. I would consider blush to be part of like my signature everyday makeup look. I probably apply it way too much, but that is my vibe. So I had to purchase those. And then he also came up with the plumping, like new shades of the plumping lip glosses, and they're more in like these matte soft shades. They're slightly more pigmented, I think, than his previous plumping glosses. I'm interested in these two. I didn't buy them. I was really close to buying them, but I had to sit and think about it because, again, so many brands are releasing lip products. I used to only rotate through a couple glosses. Now I have way more than I can count on one hand. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna purchase them. Maybe if I see them in person, that will like help declare whether or not these are worth it. Speaking of lip products, Rhode. Ms. Hailey Bieber came out with a phone case, or a lip case, as they call it. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. Recently, I realized how much I enjoy the Rhode peptide lip treatments. I still think they're mediocre products and I don't think you need to run out and buy them, but because I have it, I do find myself enjoying it. I apply it on almost every single day before I do the rest of my makeup. My problem with it is that I love the finish of it, but it's not as much of a treatment. Aquaphor, Burt's Bees, and Vaseline works better than any of these lip treatments on the market, but I do really like the texture and the finish of the Rhode peptide lip treatments. So this was kind of intriguing to me. I love the concept, I love the idea. It's somewhat innovative because I don't know if there were any like lip cases that have been released before this, but let's see what the price is for this. I feel like it's gonna be expensive. Okay, it's for iPhone 14 or 15 Pro, $35. I thought it was gonna be more expensive. I feel like it's not terrible, but then again, you can get a $10 case or a $5 case at like Five Below or Amazon. So if you compare it to that, it's like, is it necessary? Do you really need a phone case that holds your lip gloss? No, especially if you have a purse. If you have a purse, girly, you don't need it. You don't need it. It's a no for me. I like the idea, I like the concept, but now I feel like there's gonna be so many brands that are going to release phone cases like this. Maybe not makeup brands, but technology accessory brands. I feel like they're gonna take note with this one, which means we'll probably see dupes. Then we have Glossier trying to become relevant again, and I'm just confused as to why the heck they released this now. Why didn't they release these cloud paint bronzers when the cloud paint blushes, that was a mouthful, were trending? I feel like, unfortunately, Glossier isn't the it brand now, and I feel like it's falling through the cracks. Who really knows? I would love to see the actual data for this, but I'm just making assumptions here. For me personally, I still enjoy some of their products. The cloud paints are always going to be my favorite, and I'm intrigued about these liquid bronzers, I'm not gonna lie, because I love the cloud paints and I kind of want to try these, but then again, I don't need them, and they might be on my wish list, but they're not going to be top priority on my wish list, you know what I mean? Next up, we have LYS Beauty, and they released something kind of exciting in my opinion. It's their new Higher Standard Cream Glow Blush Sticks, which I'm assuming is either the same formula as their cream bronzers or a similar formula, except in blush form. And personally, I really like this, especially because their cream bronzers are such a hit. The formula is really good. It's really pigmented. They blend out so nicely, and the prices are always good for LYS. Like, they're selling this for $20 each, just like their cream bronzers. The shade range is similar to what they usually release. I'm not super excited about the shades, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe shade Bubbly and Curvy, number 6 and 7, are my most exciting shades. But overall, I like that they're, you know, releasing a blush version of their cream bronzers. I personally really liked their their cream blushes in the compact. They're more of a matte finish, and I would recommend those for like textured oily skin girls. This I don't think I'm gonna buy, only because it is going to be like really shiny and luminous, so I'm gonna pass on these. But if you like the cream bronzers, and if you like a really radiant finish when it comes to cream products, and you want something like really pigmented, this might be for you. Y'all, I feel like I have been talking for way too long and we're only halfway there. Man, oh man, this is gonna be a long video. This is somewhat of another exciting release from Supergoop. They're releasing a tinted sunscreen. It's more like a cushiony, lightweight skin tint that actually gives you protection from the sun, and it retails for $44, and there's 14 different shades. When I first saw this, I was kind of excited. I'm like, ooh, okay, a skin tint that has sunscreen in it. It's nothing out of this world or innovative, but it's from Supergoop, and especially because we're getting into the spring summer season, we all want that extra skin protection. So this post almost got me. I almost added this to my wish list, but then I realized I don't personally use any of the Supergoop sunscreens anymore. I actually don't like them as much as I like a lot of Korean sunscreens, and when it comes to skin tints, I actually don't wear them that often, and I already have sunscreen that I can wear underneath my skin tint, so I guess it's not necessary, especially because it's $44 and it doesn't look like it comes with a lot. I like the idea, but Supergoop is so expensive sometimes, so for me this is gonna be a pass, just for the sake of price. We have a new release from Refy. It's a new mascara. I think their first mascara they have ever released, called the Lash Sculpt, and I'm telling you this now, I bought it. Everything in me wanted to wait until I saw reviews, but I'm just intrigued. I'm so intrigued, and I want to try it for myself, and I'll keep y'all updated, maybe on shorts or TikTok. I just love the brush. I love the brush, and this is a mascara that looks to be targeted towards curling your eyelashes. And y'all know I have stick straight Asian lashes, so anything that says it can hold a curl, anything that says it's gonna curl my lashes, I gotta try it. I will keep you all updated. I'm intrigued. I really am. I'm so excited for this. All right, let's talk about One Size Beauty from Patrick Starr. He is releasing, or has already released, his new hydrating primer that has little like bubbles inside. I recently was able to swatch this in my last Sephora shopping video. If you want to check that out, I will link it in the cards and in the description. But it was really nice on the skin. It felt very hydrating. But in that video, I also said that we don't need a hydrating primer because our hydrating primer is our moisturizer. So this is a pass. And then he also released a new shade of his cheek clapper blushes. Part of me feels like I'm never going to buy any of these blushes because I don't feel like it's necessary for me to have like a trio of blushes with like a glitter shade in it, a cream, and a powder. If it was like the Patrick Ta one where it had a duo, just the cream and the powder, I would buy it, but it's the glittery shade for me that I feel like is a waste of money for me, so I don't think I'm going to be purchasing that anytime soon. And no, we are not done with the lip products. Summer Fridays is releasing yet another version of their lip butter balms, and it's called Birthday Cake. What are we? Hailey Bieber? Apparently we're trying to be. It's crazy to see that this post got 36,000 likes because people really... Oh, they did! They copied Rhode Beauty. Trendmood swatched the Summer Fridays one next to Rhode, and they're like the same. This is an unpopular opinion. I think the Rhode ones are more moisturizing. They feel more cushiony on the lips, and I have never had a gritty problem with my Rhode peptide lip treatments. The Summer Friday ones, they make my lips dry. I'm just saying, just from personal experience, I'm just saying. I promise this is the last lip release of this entire video. Haus released their new plumping lip gloss. It looks adorable. I love the packaging. I saw it in person, and at first I was confused because I thought it was gonna be a lip oil, but it's not. It's a lip gloss because they already have a lip oil release, and it looked really nice in person. I was this close to purchasing it in my last video, but I didn't because, again, I'm trying to be particular about what lip products I purchase. If I'm gonna buy another lip gloss, it's probably going to be from Patrick Ta, the new shades that he released. I prefer that formula. I love the minty feeling on the lips, but the Haus Labs one, I feel like the size is so small and I'm not like lusting over Haus Labs. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe. And if you missed the last video of new makeup releases, I will link it somewhere in the cards. Again, I appreciate you for all of the love and support, and as always, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!